Welcome to Guardian Jet Center, your gateway to Southern California. Whether you're flying privately or executively, we are your one-stop shop for services for your private jet, private prop, private aircraft. We are a mom-and-pop, locally owned FBO, one of the last few in the industry. We are a fun team, fun environment. We pump your fuel, we do your lab service, potable water, coffee ice papers. We do everything from below wing to above wing. We'll do everything you need, and welcome to Guardian Jet Center. Front desk is responsible for looking over emails, looking over phones, radio calls, dispatch. The front desk can have up to 30 things to do at one time, between answering the phone, answering the, answering the phone, tracking the flights, because the guys are outside busy. They do a whole wide spread of things on there. And then sometimes they even have to do coffee ice papers and catering and get it prepped. I try to always have two at the same time. Of course, it doesn't always happen that way. Vacation time, everybody has their time they want to do. So, but definitely multitasking is a big thing for here. This is kind of where the line service sits, what we call a line service shack. Here you'll see all the flights coming in and out of. They'll come in, and if you look at the screen here, and you'll actually see them where they're lined up for our runway in Ontario. You'll see them lined up, or you'll see, this is kind of how we see flights that we have on our schedule coming in, and looking at activity around the airport. This is what the guys will do. Our next aircraft, which is coming in, which will be here, it looks like it's just over Flagstaff, Arizona right now. It's at 45,000 feet, traveling at 388 knots. It's a Challenger 300, so it's a business jet. And it is coming from, let's see where you're going. You're coming from Albany, New York. So this plane's coming from New York all the way here. And it's en route for us. So this is, far and wide across the United States to us here, this is what they do. So this is what my line guys will look at and kind of watch and see what's going on, where they're needed. This is actually one of our friends. This is 522, good guy. So you kind of get to know personalized service. I see the tail number, I see who it is, and they're like, oh, I know this guy. I've shaken his hand hundreds of different times. We've had lunch with them. So that's how you know your customers, by recognizing that stuff. And then up here, normally there's a flight tracker up here, and the guys will just be able to sit back. And when it's dead on the weekends, nothing going on, they watch YouTube on it, they watch Netflix, they do the whole thing. A lot of them will do, because a lot of my guys are pilots going through flight training right now, so they'll watch their YouTube videos on flight training, or they'll do their homework, or they'll do all that stuff, because there's downtime. This industry, there's going to be downtime. It's not busy 24/7. So by making sure that you do your job and get everything done, then you can hang out and relax, is what I'd say. Pilots come in, and they'll first be greeted by our CSRs up front. They'll come off the plane, and then they'll grab snacks, refreshments, and they'll kind of just hang out, debrief, talk to their passengers, get them out to their car, which is normally ramp side right here, or curbside, whatever works easy with the customer. When pilots are stuck here all day, we have what's called a flight planning room and a pilot's lounge. So pilots will come in here, and they'll be stuck here for hours on end, and at which point they will do their flight planning. So they'll work with the FAA and the weather and get their updated information and go ahead and prepare for the next flight, departure home. And they will relax and watch some TV on the recliners and hang out. And we also have complimentary snacks for them, microwaves so they can cook some oatmeal in the morning, depending on how it is. Sometimes they can be stuck here for up to, almost 24 hours at a time.